Change your thoughts to change your life. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the neuroscience of transformation. What if I told you that you have the power to change your life just by changing your thoughts? Stick around because this is going to be a game changer. The emotional signature of gratitude. Our first stop is the realm of gratitude, a celestial body where the emotional signature resonates at a frequency that can heal. This isn't your everyday, run-of-the-mill thank you. No, this is gratitude with a capital G, a state of mind, a way of life, a force of nature that transforms your very being. Let's delve into the scientific scrolls of wisdom. Did you know that a mere 3 days of practicing gratitude can boost your immune system by a staggering 50%? That's right, just 3 days of saying thank you, universe, can make you half as likely to catch a cold, a flu, or any other common illness. That's not magic, that's science. And it doesn't stop there. Gratitude has been linked to better sleep, decreased stress, and improved relationships. It's like a multivitamin for your soul, a panacea for your psyche. It's the key to unlocking a state of well-being that goes beyond the physical, into the realms of the emotional and the spiritual. But how does it work, you ask? Well, when you express gratitude, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, two neurotransmitters responsible for your emotions. They enhance your mood immediately, making you feel happy and content. So, the more you practice gratitude, the more you train your brain to recognize and appreciate the good things in life. You see, gratitude is more than just an emotion, it's an action, a habit, a lifestyle. It's a conscious choice to focus on the positive, to appreciate the abundance all around you, to say thank you and truly mean it. So the next time you're feeling down, try this. Stop, breathe, look around you. There's so much to be grateful for. The sun on your face, the air in your lungs, the love in your heart. Say, thank you, and mean it. Here, you're not just saying thank you, you're opening the gates to a fortress of well-being. You're harnessing the power of gratitude and using it to change your thoughts and change your life. As we navigate through the cosmic web, we encounter the omnipotent force of thought. Each thought we form, each idea we entertain, is more than just a fleeting whisper in the mind. It's a powerful catalyst, a potent spell, capable of sparking profound changes in our physical and emotional realms. Now you might be wondering, how can something as intangible as thought influence the tangible world? Well, let's take a stroll down the scientific avenue. Studies have shown that chronic stress, often a byproduct of negative thinking, can lead to a weakened immune system and a host of other health issues. On the flip side, positive thinking has been linked to improved health, increased lifespan, and lower rates of depression. But it doesn't stop there. Thoughts can also shape our emotional state. Have you ever noticed how a single negative thought can set off a cascade of anxiety or sadness? That's because our thoughts can trigger emotional responses, which then feed back into our thinking, creating a powerful loop. Now consider this. Thought is not a one-way street. It doesn't just impact our emotions and physiology, it's also influenced by them. For instance, when we're feeling happy, we're more likely to entertain positive thoughts. When we're feeling low, our thoughts often follow suit. Now let's take this a step further. What if we could consciously choose our thoughts? What if we could use our thoughts to shape our emotions and our physical well-being? Well folks, that's exactly what countless studies suggest. By consciously directing our thoughts, we can influence our emotional state and our physical health. Take a moment to let that sink in. Your thoughts, those seemingly insignificant whispers in your mind, hold the power to shape your reality. You, my friends, are the sorcerers of your own universe. The frontal lobe, the throne room of your mind, the seat of transformation. This is the grand command center, the place where your every decision, every plan, and every thought is orchestrated. In the orchestra of the brain, the frontal lobe is the conductor, guiding and shaping the symphony of your life. It's here that you perform the complex dance of decision-making, where you weigh options, consider consequences, and ultimately make choices that shape your destiny. It's the birthplace of your personality, the foundry where your character is forged. It's where you dream, where you imagine, and where you conceive the world around you. But what makes the frontal lobe truly remarkable is its adaptability. Science tells us that the frontal lobe is the last part of the brain to fully develop, continuing to grow and adapt well into our 20s. This presents us with an incredible opportunity for growth and change. Think of the frontal lobe as a piece of clay, ready to be shaped and molded by the sculptor's hand. That sculptor is you, and your tools are your thoughts. With every thought you entertain, every decision you make, every action you take, you are shaping and sculpting your frontal lobe. Studies have shown that the practice of mindfulness, for instance, can lead to structural changes in the frontal lobe. Regular meditation can increase the thickness of the prefrontal cortex, enhancing your ability to regulate emotions and make thoughtful decisions. This is tangible proof that your thoughts and actions have a direct impact on the structure of your brain. In the grand tapestry of your life, the frontal lobe is the loom, and your thoughts are the threads. Each thread you weave adds a new layer to the tapestry, a new dimension to your character. And just as a loom can be adjusted, so too can your frontal lobe be molded and shaped by the patterns of your thoughts. It's the most adaptable realm in your cerebral empire, ever ready to be molded by your royal decree. Now let us hone our skills in the ancient art of mental rehearsal. This is not some arcane ritual, but a scientific practice rooted in the understanding of our brain's incredible adaptability. Mental rehearsal is the process of vividly imagining performing an action in detail in your mind's eye. It's like running a simulation in your brain, preparing it for the real deal. Imagine you're a pianist, practicing a complex piece. Instead of physically playing the notes, you sit quietly, eyes closed, and play the entire composition in your mind. You visualize each finger movement, hear the notes, and feel the rhythm. This mental rehearsal primes your brain as if you were actually playing, strengthening the neural pathways involved. And it's not just for musicians. Athletes use it to perfect their techniques, public speakers to deliver flawless speeches, and even surgeons to execute intricate operations. But how does this work? Well, it's all thanks to our brain's amazing ability to adapt, known as neuroplasticity. When we mentally rehearse an action, our brain fires the same neurons as it would if we were actually doing it. This firing of neurons strengthens the connections between them, making the action easier to perform when we actually do it. So let's try a simple exercise. Extend your hand and touch each finger to your thumb, one by one. Now close your eyes and imagine doing the same thing. Can you feel it? That's your brain learning, adapting, and preparing. The beauty of mental rehearsal is that it can be applied to any aspect of our lives. Want to be more confident? Imagine yourself walking into a room, head held high, exuding confidence. Want to be more compassionate? Visualize yourself showing kindness to someone in need. Remember, every thought you have, every mental rehearsal you perform, creates a ripple effect in your brain. It shapes your brain, molds your personality, and ultimately determines your reality. So start practicing. Begin with simple actions, then move on to behaviors, attitudes, even emotions. Play out the best version of yourself in your mind over and over until it becomes your reality. You've just cast your first spell of mental alchemy. As we reach the end of our odyssey, remember this: you hold the map to your destiny. We've journeyed through the celestial realm of gratitude, experiencing its healing frequency and the well-being it bestows. Just a few days spent in its embrace can significantly boost your immunity, proving that a grateful heart is indeed a fortress of health. We've navigated the cosmic web of thought, discovering its omnipotent force. Each thought, we've learned, is a sorcerer's spell, setting off a cascade of changes in our bodies. Hormones, heart rate, and even the spleen dance to the tune of our thoughts. We are truly the sorcerers of our own universes. We've explored the throne room of our minds, the frontal lobe. This is the seat of transformation, the realm where we dream, plan, and command the legions of neurons that make up our mental kingdom. It's an adaptable territory, ever ready to be molded by our will. We've practiced the ancient art of mental rehearsal, learning that our brains recognize no difference between action and imagination. This is powerful knowledge, for it allows us to cast spells of mental alchemy, shaping our reality with the power of our minds. In this journey, we've learned that our thoughts are not just idle wanderings of the mind. They are powerful, tangible forces that shape our lives. Our thoughts, combined with the power of mental rehearsal, can truly transform our reality. So, armed with this knowledge, remember that you are the master of your own destiny. Your thoughts are the compass guiding you, and your brain is the ever-changing landscape that you traverse. You are the cartographer of your own fate, the master of your cerebral kingdom. So what are you waiting for? Chart your course and set sail.